So how do you start working as a designer in the gaming industry? Everyone goes on their path and has their own experiences. There are people with a degree and without a degree, younger and less young, men, women, and more. I believe that to get into this industry, you need passion. And the truth is that passion doesn't have to be just for games. I started designing at a very young age. At the age of 16, it was the first time I earned money from designing. It was a logo and app design for an entrepreneur who had to find a designer at the last minute. In those days, it felt very strange to me, and the truth is that even today I am excited to be paid money for what I do. No, I'm not a gamer, and even though I enjoyed playing games like Command and Conquer, GTA, and Need for Speed as a teenager, I didn't see it as a justification to call myself a gamer. I joined the IDF for 3 years as a conscript soldier and then continued for another 2 years as a regular. At the same time as this period, I studied graphic design with a specialization in UI/UX. After I was released from the Army, I decided that the only profession I would work in would be a designer. At first, it was very difficult for me to find the first job, and I knew that I had to go to a job interview with a relative advantage in front of the other designers who were competing with me for the position. This was a time when I started learning independently to work with After Effects and make animations. After a period of working as a freelancer in irregular jobs, my UX/UI skills together with my animation skills paid off, because thanks to this, I found my first job as a designer in a food ordering startup company. It wasn't the ideal job for me, but the place helped me learn to work with development teams and other designers and most importantly, gave me a lot of experience. A year later, I started working at an agency company as a UI designer, where I worked with a very large design team on diverse projects and many clients. A year and a half after the agency company, I received a job offer through LinkedIn for the position of UX designer at a very large gaming company in Israel. It was a crazy opportunity for me, and I decided to go for it. I applied for the position, and for the first time in my life, I encountered a lot of screening stages with different people in very diverse positions in the company. I will never forget my last interview with the general manager of the studio. He asked me at the end of the interview, "Are you a gamer?" I answered, "No." So he asked me, "What are you doing here then? All the people here are people who like games." I confidently answered, "My passion comes from a love for the world of design, illustration, and animation, and in my opinion, there is no better place where these three things exist than the gaming industry." If we break it down into details, I think the most important thing for a beginning designer is to be aware of what he is going for. It is not easy to start a career, especially if you have no experience. The solution to this is to understand that there are stages. The beginning is not easy, and it is completely different from everything we learned in college or a degree. You will realize that you will have to work very hard to progress and develop, but don't worry, it will pay off. Set yourself apart from other designers and make good, quality connections with people along the way. Always learn. Design is a field that changes every day, and every day you can discover amazing things that will inspire you, technologies that will make your work easier, solutions to problems at work, and more. Stay humble and be thankful for choosing such an essential and creative profession. I hope I helped. If so, I would be very happy if you shared this video with a friend, liked and subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.